Amor Towles, A Gentleman in Moscow is a sweeping, elegant historical novel that blends wit, philosophy, and resilience into the story of Count Alexander Rostov, a Russian aristocrat sentenced to house arrest in Moscow's Grand Metropol Hotel. It's a meditation on time, confinement, and the endurance of the human spirit. The novel begins in 1922, when Count Rostov is tried by a Bolshevik tribunal. Though spared execution for a revolutionary poem he once wrote, he's condemned to spend the rest of his life confined within the Metropol Hotel. Stripped of his aristocratic privileges, Rostov must adapt to a new existence in a small attic room, far removed from the luxuries he once enjoyed. At first, Rostov struggles with the indignity of his situation, yet his charm, wit, and adaptability allow him to carve out a meaningful life within the hotel's walls. He befriends staff members, including the maitre d' Andre and the seamstress Marina, and forms bonds with guests who pass through the Metropole. His encounters reveal the richness of human connection, even in confinement. One of the most significant relationships in the novel is with Nina, a precocious young girl who introduces Rostov to the hidden corners of the hotel. Through Nina, Rostov discovers that the Metropole is not a prison, but a universe in itself, filled with secrets, stories, and opportunities for growth. Later, Rostov becomes a surrogate father to Sofia, Nina's daughter, deepening the novel's exploration of love, responsibility, and legacy. Towles masterfully situates Rostov's personal story within the broader sweep of Russian history. As decades pass, the Metropole becomes a microcosm of the Soviet Union, reflecting political upheaval, cultural shifts, and the passage of time. Rostov witnesses the rise of Stalin, the devastation of World War II, and the Cold War, all within the hotel's confines. His confinement becomes a lens through which readers experience the transformation of Russia. Thematically, A Gentleman in Moscow explores resilience, adaptation, and the meaning of freedom. Rostov's imprisonment forces him to redefine what it means to live fully. Though confined physically, he cultivates friendships, mentors others, and finds joy in small rituals, meals, conversations, and the beauty of art. The novel suggests that true freedom lies not in movement, but in perspective, and that dignity can be preserved even in the face of constraint. Towles' prose is elegant and witty, filled with philosophical reflections and sharp observations. The novel balances humor with poignancy, capturing Rostov's charm while delving into profound questions about time, history, and human connection. The climax builds as Rostov faces choices about Sofia's future. His paternal love compels him to act, risking everything to secure her freedom and happiness. The resolution is both thrilling and tender, affirming the novel's central message, that even in confinement, one can live a life of purpose, love, and dignity. Ultimately, A Gentleman in Moscow is more than a historical novel. It is a meditation on resilience, time, and the human capacity for joy. Towles delivers a story that is both intimate and expansive, reminding readers that life's richness lies not in where we are, but in how we choose to